Okay, my name's Rich, and this is my channel, Classic Games Redefined. I do want to thank you for watching this. This is the February 2015 edition of this About this channel. As things change, I will look to update this video. So what we're doing here is I'm going to explain what this channel's about. Probably two reasons why you're doing it here. This is either the first time you've run across this channel, so it'll give you kind of a little bit of overlay of exactly what's going on, or you've been visiting multiple times and watching my videos, in which case I thank you. If you're a regular seeing this, I also want to thank you. So anyhow, we're trying to press on. We're trying to get better at this, but let me explain what we're doing here. You're going to see myself as I go on, try to get better, but we're dealing with classic games. And classic games can have a fairly broad meaning, from video games to tabletop games. You'll see a mix here. As of now, you'll see more waves. I might do more tabletop board game, card game, pen and paper stuff. Or we might get more video game related. It's just I'm in a season now, you're seeing a lot more video game content. I'm currently organizing, getting that area. I will look to get some more, indie design stuff in here. But the core thing here is it's classic games as a genre. And the redefined part comes across with changing perspective on it. To do a different perspective on this, as in what works that keeps the essence of them, but also done with maybe some improvements. You could update the graphics, whatever else, some improved interface design, anything else. But because of where I come from, I do tabletop game design. I've designed over 100 games. One of my goals, tabletop games. One of my goals of this channel is actually to get a bunch of how to play videos up for my games, all 100 plus of them. I'm also working on another series. My core series you'll see on Monday is Mutator Monday, where I'm working with tabletop games and pretty much what I call mutators, universal mutators. They're rules that you can apply across a range of games in a genre or universally, actually improve or change them as a food for thought to make them fresh. You're also seeing a number of video game stuff here. Again, we have a mix here. Classic video games. I'm doing how to play video, and I'm also showing you where you can play them on the Internet Archive website, pointing it out. And as far as I know, this approach here, I started out just doing this in video games. I don't really know anybody else on YouTube, and if feel free to let me know, that actually does this mix. So this is what I'm doing. And as you go on, there's changes, and you look to add stuff here. I'm also doing commentary on what I see are contemporary issues from the perspective I've had as somebody who's played games for a while. And what you'll see here is that I definitely, players and creators, if you're a content creator doing videos, I'd like to meet you. Make contact with you. If you play games, I'm also interested in that. Players, you're a player. I personally, and you'll see in my videos, I am not big on the term gamer. It's really tough because of the diversity in the ways to play. Even in the classic area, which I'm doing, to actually say that somebody universally is this type here in attribute. And there's other reasons for that. I'm along the lines of believe in diversity and everything else, but, I just want to also defend what is pretty much a game at this point. Anyhow, this is a room where I'm just simply shooting stuff at this point. And you'll see some other videos, like in the commentary. I'm going to look to get better here. And probably as we're winding down the Mutator Monday series, I'm looking to do a series, which I'm calling Tropes versus Players. I'm not going to use gamer there, because I'm interested in people who play. And this is what I've seen in AAA industry. You're not going to really see much AAA stuff here. But trends in video game design and marketing and all that I believe are a hindrance that actually make things less enjoyable for people to play. So look for that. It's going to be kind of a cross between probably James Ross, You Know What's Bullshit, and probably Anita Sarkeesian's Tropes versus Women. But for me, it's players that matter, and somewhere along the line I'll do it. I have some ideas for it. I have to get better at this. Just stay tuned. We'll work on it. I welcome feedback to this, and that's another thing too into this. Please give me feedback. In the comment sections below that you see there, give me feedback. If you don't like something, feel free to discuss it. I'm going to ask you what we're going to do here is to give some constructive feedback here. I'll try to get better at this, but that's what I'm going to ask for. Anyhow, you can learn more about the channel by the About This Channel playlist. What you'll see here on the page is there's playlists there for a reason. And I'm also trying to do the broadcast with the Monday in different areas of the week with different stuff here, with some random stuff thrown between, and I'm trying to have it organized. This is a fine line I'm walking, because I'm doing classic games in a very broad sense. So, I mean, you get to racing slot cars, for example. I haven't done anything like that. Pinball. Again, this is old forms of play that you have, styles approach, and which styles approach of play that actually are still viable today, and that's what it was. And the thing I've discovered about AAA industry, while I did this as kind of a protest with my group Caters, is that the industry is moving this way. The video game industry is moving into it, because it's something, as somebody once said about this retro stuff and all that, it's forever fun. But it's not just nostalgia. That's one thing I understand here. Nostalgia is great. I'm interested in being fresh. I mean, like, for example, take something like Shovel Knight, for example. Yeah, I would consider it highly appropriate here. I haven't gotten to it, and I'm just laying down the base. So you're seeing a lot of old school video game stuff here. And you'll see how to plays and stuff. I try to show you where to play it. And my stuff here is that a lot of stuff to do is it's free. And I've had, like, games that I've designed you can play with standard equipment, so it's a lot of free stuff. So anyhow, that's it. I do want to thank you for watching this, and as I said, stay tuned. Please give me feedback. We'll direct it. I can't guarantee every single thing that you want done or it's going to do. Some technical limitations. I mean, there's stuff that gets phased out. I was going to do more demo days. Part of the reason why I'm doing is that the demo days have been shelved because I can't seem to get them to work right. When you do something repeatedly, end up being equivalent to a joke version of a jump scare. So I've moved away from that. Like to bring them back sometime, but as I said, one thing at a time. Got some more videos, and I just stay tuned. I do want to thank you for watching this, and this will be an adventure, so I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to give me feedback. Let's have some conversations when we have commentary. I look forward to discussing it, and that's it. So, again, I do want to thank you for watching, and may your die always roll 5. By the way, one more thing. Look at the About the Channel. I explain what that's about. There's a video in there. So anyhow, you'll see that all in the videos that way. So, okay. Again, I do want to thank you for watching. May your die always roll 5.